Hi everyone, welcome to Dessou's Art. Today I'm going to do a split cup pour. So this is a split cup, this one's a 5-chamber cup. You can get all sorts of chambers, 2, 4, there's a lot of 4s around. In my workshops I use 4-chamber split cup. I've even got an 8. But this is part of my 5 and 5 series. That's 5 different paint pouring techniques using the same 5 colours, but the one pouring medium, which is a pouring medium that I make. So I already have my paints mixed up. I have my white, my navy blue, and just looking at the consistency, it's a little bit on the thicker side for this type of pour. So when you let the paint drizzle back in, it leaves a trace for about a second or so before it disappears back into the paint. I have my iridescent green gold, which I absolutely adore. I have my turquoise. And I have my gold. All right. Now that might be a little bit thick. I'll just add a little bit of extra pouring medium to that. Alright, so I'm going to load my cup up. So I think we'll start with white. And I think we'll do the navy. We'll do the green in the middle. I think I might do the gold next. The beauty about the split cups is that you don't get so much paint blending whilst you pour it. So you end up with sort of more distinct lines on your pour. I have a funny feeling a lump just went in there. We'll deal with that when that comes out. Oh, there is a lump. Okay, so what I'm going to do, before I do the pour, I'm just going to put some paint on the canvas. Now, this is just some paint that I scraped off my workbench here from a previous pour. I like to recycle as much as I can. You always run the risk of lumps when you do that though. So I'm just going to use this just to wet the canvas a bit. So that when we pour the paint out of the split cup, it's not onto a dry canvas and it doesn't roll over itself. There's a lump. That's the danger that you have on a dry canvas, and you have a tendency to lose some of, what's potentially a really nice composition. And it's a good way to use what would otherwise be wasted paint. I'm going to give that a quick torch to pop some bubbles. Okay, I have my loaded cup. Actually, let's get these paints out of the way. I don't want to knock those whilst I'm working. That's probably far too much paint for this size canvas, but maybe I'll do another little baby one afterwards. All right, time to pour. I am actually going to stop it there because I think that is going to be enough paint. And I'm really interested in what's going on here with this little feather tail in the middle. And I'd like to keep that. You can see here I haven't even used half of my paint, which is probably just as well, just in case I stuff this up. Just making sure that all of the edges of my canvas have got paint on it. I like to have the sides looking very tidy as well. I really like that. I find that really interesting. Pop a few bubbles. It's a bit Dr. Seuss, a bit like the Lorax, this one. Alright, I'll just clean up the underside here. Just a few more bubbles to pop there, I think. All right, I'll pop this aside